show nothing but love to, and they secretly hate your guts. And even though that's a sad and unfortunate thing to think about, it's like don't even spend too much time thinking about it.
Jay Reed, you ain't no cop. You ain't no cop.
Years, hip-hop fans have speculated that hip-hop media personalities like Vlad TV were secret police operatives.
It was you involved in this crazy-ass shootout. What was that situation?
Show those who sat down with these individuals how things really play out behind the scenes. Because sometimes what looks like a conversation is really manipulation.
Maybe it might not have been you. I'm not 100% sure.
Pay attention that Adam 22 was picked up by the feds this morning. Now, I want to put a disclaimer out there, bruh, because I do build this channel off of truth, and y'all trusting me is important. I heard he was arrested this morning from WAC. I don't know if it's true for a certain.
Let's get into these clips.
I don't know if this is a play, if this is
subscribe to the channel.
I just want to put that disclaimer out there because y'all be thinking that everybody is running plays. I'm not running no.
From my perspective, if Munchie is saying he has nothing to do with that, then why Munchie be so invested that he's willing to diss me and go out the way to cause this much trouble for shit that he has nothing to do with that?
Look,
Munchie B answer that question though. If Munchie B has
he looking for a certain answer. I ain't gonna give it to him.
Going out of his way.
I feel like he's the only podcaster from Inglewood Family, so he feels like it's kind of on him.
So the families have something to do with that.
I don't know what you talk. What are we talking about, bro?
Okay, let's be real.
That's my question again.
When it comes to Bloods, Munchie is obviously kind of it has always been at the forefront of the Draco versus the Bloods beef. So I feel like it's not really that surprising that Munchie ends up speaking on behalf of the other side of that, right?
I think like
Munchie B has said he has nothing to do with that. The Bloods had nothing to do with that. Family had nothing to do with that. So again, if Munchie B and
this is the thing though, Flakko.
No, not Munchie B answer.
No, look though, I'm not trying to answer. I'm not trying to answer for Munchie B. He can answer the question.
I hear you, bro. Right, and bro, I love and respect you. But again, you says you don't know who people is tied to. So are you saying that Munchie B is doing all this hooping and hollering because he's tied?
Hey, bro, this nigga, I don't know who sent you. Crazy as fuck.
I mean, I do feel like he has a point though. It's just like when Ack watched going murder investigations, and especially for him to like, you know, sort of loop in this anonymous famous rapper, I mean, it just sounded kind of crazy, but from my perspective, Munchie kind of took it upon himself in light of this post to come out and say, well, Flakko, you want to run content about my peoples, I'm gonna run content about you. So Munchie, is that accurate? And how did you feel when you first read this post?
But people be looking past their front door. Why you not reporting on your brother? Where I don't give a about no gangbangers and no shit. What about the babies? And these females is defenseless and they trying to pull a wee out on them and shit like that.
He would say that he feels like his motivation is that he just wants to help solve them. Hello, Flakko.
Yo, Adam, man. Yo, what's the word? Hey, listen, man. Can y'all please stop like dealing with like the kitty gloves here, man? Y'all know that man bullshitting, bro, and lying. Yo, listen, man.
Involved in this crazy ass shootout.
Upset.
What was that situation?
Yeah, right. So again, Munchie D told you and on like the news, I think, that he loved or he has no problem with Trap LaRoche.
Maybe you a culture vulture and shitting on you?
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
You again, Munchie.
You say you despise. You want people that's supposed to be steppers, killers, and want to give them an interview and highlight them. That's being a culture vulture, right? That's the same way as that Clipper owner. He don't like black people, but he got a team full of black people jumping up and slamming and getting injured. So what I'm saying, I got your attention for all the negative shit.
Yeah.
What?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That is 100% true.
I do feel like
Lion King, they showed you how life works. Simba lost his father at an early age and lost who he was. Some prophet named Rafiki hello. And he told Simba he had a message for him. Simba thought his father was dead. And the monkey says, your father's not dead, he's still alive. And you seen him lit up. No, what? He says, I know your father. He said, Watch this. He said, follow me and I'll take you to your father. So Rafiki takes off running. Simba ain't thinking about nothing else but seeing his father. He's running through the weeds. He's running through the adversity. And all of a sudden, Rafiki shows up at some water. Look, there's your father. And he looked in the water and saw his image. And when he saw his image, he said, that's not my father. And the monkey said, look harder. And when he looked harder, he looked again. And all of a sudden, he's looking at a reflection, but then he sees his father. His father's message was to him, Simba, remember who you are. And once he remembered who he was, he went back to his home, not as Simba, but as a king. And if Disney has enough revelation to know that if a person can see that the image of the Father is in them, they'll step into their calling. Why is the church so blind to that? Because when we preach, we don't preach that we're the image of God. We teach a message to be blessed by him, but never look at the reflection. We teach baptism as just a water experience instead of look harder. Until we see the Father, life has and will father you. You'll be nurtured by every single heartbreak. You'll either become introverted or a fighter. And it's because you're learning to protect yourself because you have no father to protect you.